Oh, love, how are you? Are you ready to access your superpower? Are you ready to understand what it is? Oh, I think you are. I believe you are. And I'm sorry to say that so many American men, white guys, have been denied access to this power. Not exactly denied access, but denied the understanding of what it is and how to wield this this power, how to really know its true magic, and how to be the one who wields it. I don't know if you've ever noticed or been annoyed by the fact that it seems like Jewish guys and African guys and Latin guys seem to rise into power so quickly despite their odds, despite being poor at times, and despite racism, despite anti-Semitism. They still will manage to become extremely powerful very fast. The moment that any of those things are lifted off of them, they rise again. And you may be struggling more than you think. I'm supposed to have all these privileges. I'm supposed to be the white guy who is most privileged, and it's like, why is it so rough for me? That's because you need your superpower, okay? And you need to understand what it really is. So in all of these different cultures I mentioned, the Latinos, Africans, and the Jewish people, men, there is an understanding of how important it is to support the women around them. They're actually practicing from day one how to empower women, not power over, but power with. And this is the thing that you have never gotten to experience. When you really, really know how to make the women around you feel great, feel loved, feel powerful, feel free, feel safe to be feminine, safe to be mothers without ever being criticized or belittled, what happens is the women around you, they start to support you. They start to give you ideas. Your lover woman, she becomes way more into having sex with you. Your boss woman wants to share your ideas. Your children shower you with love, and actually what happens is this empowerment of the feminine is the way you get to your superpower, because your superpower is actually all the women around you who love you, and how they start to charge you up. Now, I know you're a loving man. You've done a lot of loving of the women around you. But to really fully do this as a practice, so the Latin guys have been practicing word flowers since they were in kindergarten. Word flowers, or how do you shower a girl with words that open her heart, that make her absolutely see you as an awesome guy, right? The Jewish men have a tradition that says in their scripture that their duty is to pleasure their wives, and that means their wives' bodies, spirits, hearts, and and of course sexually. That is their duty. The Latin guys, most of the Latin cultures, they believe that they become a man when they fully pleasure a woman sexually. That means putting their own ejaculation aside, going down on her, touching her heart, making her feel very romanticized so that she feels loved. So what you've been given are just bare bone basics that don't actually get to the enflowerment of women. So she's usually withholding from you. she's pissed at you, or she's serving you in a way like she feels like a slave and she feels taken for granted. So she actually, her nectar, the nectar of yours that infuses you with this superpower juice is withheld from you until you really start to lavish the women around you with words of encouragement, with touches of your presence, with recognizing and seeing who they are, with helpful service to the projects they're working on. And you might think, oh, this is going to take way too much time. How will I ever get to my superpower, my work? You will be so amazed how fast the women turn around and just have to shower you, because that's the way women are. We are in the continuum of give and take, call and response, action, reaction. We're in the constant of giving. That's how we fill ourselves up as women. We have so many people we have to give to. How would we do it except for the fact that our giving starts to feed us when we're doing it with our whole heart? But the thing is, just like in that Wonder Woman movie, when the man sacrifices himself for Wonder Woman, she's charged with a whole new energy because she feels loved, completely loved. She's able to save the world. So as you empower the women around you and they start feeling really loved by you, they start saving the world. They start doing a ton of things for you. You don't have to do anymore. And now you don't even have to support her as much as you did before. And you start to fly. You're given a new kind of freedom. Well, you're offering this deeper commitment, this deeper, like, primary I'm here-ness. Suddenly, she starts to bloom in such a strong way that she sets you free. She trusts you. And you have both grounding and wings. Now you're in your superpower. Imagine you're this huge tree with these deep roots going all through the earth, and at the same time you can fly, your spirit can fly up out of your tree self and circle the globe with your wings into the galaxy. So wonderful. And then come back down to your home. This is because you made love primary, love at the center of your work, and love with your woman and your family and your children the top priority. You started feeding women. That means the older women, the young women, the teenage women, the middle-aged women, all the women around you. If you're not married, you can still access this superpower. You can. You'll see what I mean. Congratulations. This is the first day of you starting to really, really become a really powerful man. Okay. Much love, darling. Love life. Love life.